let's talk about sports. It's been a little while. Let's talk about basketball.
Okay. I have not watched a lot
Wearing
of
a
it.
Knicks hat. Oh, was you? Oh, I just wanna
Wearing
say
a Knicks hat. I haven't
throw
watched in a
couple
while.
Situations out there.
Honestly, it was for the best. Like I said, I stopped watching the Knicks, and all of a sudden they're in the 3rd seed, and they're not shitting the bed at every game. You know, I stopped watching
We
it.
were the 3rd seed for a long time.
No, but you
And we
remained.
have been shit in the bed
You
recently.
remained the 3rd seed because I stopped watching. Because every time I watch the Knicks, they lose miserably.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have brought up basketball.
I mean, I like
regrets.
basketball. I would like to be a fan. I got this cool hat.
Well, don't watch the playoff games. All right, do me a favor.
Yeah.
If it's that, because
Are they in the play-in
this
or
is
the
where it really
playoff?
matters.
They're in the playoffs.
Okay, so they don't have to do the play-in thing.
You trying to smoke us? Playing's only reserved from seeds 7 to 10.
Okay. Yeah, I won't
Some
watch
of
any
the Miami
playoffs.
Heat is struggling in the playoffs.
Yeah, you're just gonna
Who
have
else is in
to
the-
tell me how it went because I can't watch it.
So if Kevin Durant joined the Miami Heat, would you fuck with them, Josh?
Josh hates the Heat.
I'll never fuck with the Heat.
Never. What would it take? What if Jalen Brunson joined them? Like,
I'm gonna tell you what. Then I would hate Jalen Brunson. but
wait.
I'm gonna tell you
No,
what
no,
would
wait,
have to
wait,
happen.
wait, wait. Wait. Let me give you a little bit more context. He is unjustly traded from the Knicks like the Dallas Mavericks did to Luka.
And
Would you respect? Would you at least root for Jalen Brunson if he went to the? If
see,
he
I
went to the Heat?
remember this. You're a new Knicks fan, so you may not have known, but in the past, this organization fucked up a lot of trades.
Yeah, no, I know.
mean, listen, gave away a lot of promising young players to other teams who flourished several times, bro. So seeing that happen with Brunson in a couple years or so would disappoint me and it would hurt, but it wouldn't be that devastating.
Because you've already been hurt before.
Unfortunately. Yes.
You've already been hurt so many times that you can handle it.
You can't kill what's already dead.
Sure. Right.
Do you think the Knicks have a shot?
That's a nice way to put it.
Do you think the Knicks have a shot at the chip this year? Is this it? Is this going to be the year?
No.
Oh my
Really?
God!
Really? That's shocking.
Honest thoughts.
That's
The
disappointing.
Knicks have to show me something in this series against the Pistons that I feel like they've been lacking, rather they weren't consistent enough with for the whole year, which is a level of grit. And I know it's funny saying that for
Yeah.
me, but seriously, like, or I guess to bet like a certain level of physicality and like an unrelenting physicality, where if we lose a game, it's not because the other team, had to way with us in the paint or killed us on the boards. We need to make sure that if a team's gonna beat us, it's because they played lights the fuck out. So and that's what I want to see out of the Knicks. And I've watched them just lose, and I'm not even talking about just to like the top teams in the NBA, which were like 1 in 12 against us, some shit, because we lost all our games to the Celtics, to the Cavs. There's another team I'm forgetting. OKC, the Lakers. We beat the Rockets once, and that's about it. But yeah, we haven't played well. So I'm not super optimistic. Although I'm a root with the Knicks. I'm a root for the Knicks and rock with my team regardless. But I'm not super optimistic. But I'll tell you this. Let them play super well in this series against a really good Detroit team. And if they are literally, like, they remind me of the Lions.
Oh wow!
In a way. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. There's a Detroit New York rivalry is starting to be revived.
Yeah.
Should be really good games. I'm gonna be mad tight, and for sure it's gonna be a salty summer if the Knicks lose.
Well.
But if we win, I'm gonna be wildin'.
Oh yeah.
And whoever we're probably gonna have to play the Celtics in the second round, but
Yeah.
let's just take it one series at a time.
I think one of my favorite parts of the big Knicks victories is like those like social media videos of everybody just going nuts afterwards and just yelling at some guy's camera outside after the game. Those are my favorite
It
things.
literally becomes a movie
Yeah,
outside.
but I'm hoping for it. You know, I'm rocking with the Knicks, hence the hat. Very excited. But I haven't watched much basketball, you know? I'm waiting for the playoffs. I think I'm a big follower of like playoff basketball.
Playoff basketball is the best time to watch basketball.
Yeah, so I'm gonna watch the play-in games. I think they start tomorrow. I'll try to catch a couple the two that are coming in tomorrow because they're on Max.
Yes.
I don't know.
The good game is going to be at 10 o'clock. Good luck staying up for that.
I'm a
It's
10
demon.
o'clock
Dude.
game.
It's Memphis and Golden State.
What? Oh, that is gonna be a fire game.
What's the first game?
I remember it's an East Coast game. It's Orlando versus the Hawks.
Wow, the Hawks.
So it's the 7 and 8 seeds playing each other for each conference, and then Wednesday it's the 9 and 10 seeds playing each other for each conference.
And the play-ins are like single elimination, right?
Kinda. So in the game between 7 and 8, whoever wins that game gets the 7th seed. So even if the 8th seed wins, it just flips.
Well, that's
Right.
what I mean. It's
Now,
not
the
like a
team-
series, right?
No, it's only one game
Okay.
per team. But so the team that loses in the 7-8 game then plays the winner of the 9-10. In the 9-10 game, if you lose, that's it. You're out.
Damn.
So the 9 and 10 seeds have to play 2 games no matter what to get into the playoffs, which I think is fair.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm here for the sport of the whole thing. I'm looking forward to it. It's that time of year.
Yeah, definitely. All the matchups are looking really good.
Hell yeah. Any other sports thing?
Syracuse lacrosse is doing pretty good.
Let's go Syracuse lacrosse.
Say that.
Let's go Syracuse.
We just
lacrosse.
lost to Cornell, but they was the number 1 team in the country, so that's not a bad loss.
Damn. Where do they rank? Syracuse.
7 right now. We were ranked 4, but we dropped a couple spaces, really more so because other teams got big wins. So they kind of just replaced us.
Damn.
Yeah, but 4 was like the highest we were ranked all season.
Shit. Well, get it together, Syracuse lacrosse.
Yeah, we got Duke this weekend.
Is Duke tough?
Big rivalry. They're always a good team. They're not doing great right now, but they'll be ready to play us, that's for sure.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I haven't watched any sports, really. I occasionally tune into the UFL for like 10 minutes, and then I'm like, this is not great. And there's no New York team.
It's a lot of passing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I guess they're not in that place where it's like very exciting yet. There's like no crowds almost. And yeah, it's just like, not the greatest players in the, playing in that league. So it's just kind of meh. I catch it when I can, I guess. Plus, there's no New York team for me to be a homer for. I don't think I'd be like ultra passionate for the UFL, but it'd be nice, to even like.
I would go hard for a New York team.
Me too.
I would even try to get tickets to watch it.
Yeah,
It's
because
not,
the UFL's got to
too
be cheap.
expensive. Yeah, right. I pay like 50, $75 max for like a
Yeah,
ticket.
I would do that.
If it's like if it's a good experience, hopefully the game is good.
Yeah, the closest team to New York would be DC, and I'm not doing all that. I'm not going to Washington D.C. to watch the Defenders.
Fuck that. Not for no UFL, yeah. Defenders. No thanks.
The DC Defenders? No, thank you. But anyway, I have watched season 1 of White Lotus. It's all right. It's not my favorite. I enjoyed it, but I'm like I still think Succession is the best rich people are evil show. It's the more relevant one.
Yeah. White Lotus.
White Lotus.
Did you watch The Menu? I think I
have seen The Menu
this already, but
I like The Menu. I think it's a fun little movie.
Yeah. It was cool.
Yeah, White Lotus is very good at just like, it like has this big tension in moments, and it's like part of it is the music that's so like anxiety inducing in certain spots. But yeah, it's okay. I'm on season 2 right now, and it's okay. I think it's like the season that came out right after the pandemic, actually, or like at the tail end of it. So curious. Every season's different. It's like mostly a different cast. There's like some recurring people. But yeah, Christopher from The Sopranos is in it. And I'm like, Christopher.
Is that your favorite character?
Christopher's very interesting. He's definitely a terrible person, but like kind of an interesting guy. Sopranos is a good show.
If you were rich, you would only be a medium terrible person?
I think, yeah. I wouldn't be the worst person, I would hope. But the mere fact that I'm rich, that's some bad.
It's pretty bad.
That doesn't
mean,
that don't hey. That doesn't mean stop me from being rich.
CEO.
Give me money.
Unless you was the first CEO to make to make your staff
I feel like I'd be
to give your staff a beyond livable wage.
No, yeah, I think I would do that. I don't ever want to. I've never wanted to be rich per se. I just like to be not worry about money level. You know?
Right. Yeah, you want to have wants, not needs.
Yeah, I feel like
You don't care. Yeah, get to a point where you worry about wants and not have to worry about needs.
yeah, because I don't want all that much. I would like a nice house, a decent enough house. It's not like huge or anything, but just like a nice little house somewhere in a nice place.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing crazy. 100,000 there. I feel like that's the maximum rich you could be and still be somewhat ethical if you want. Like in the 100,000s, probably like pre 500,000 air. That's the absolute maximum.
I guess that would be like I guess that would put you in a situation where you're pretty comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm sub 100,000 and I'm doing okay. I could stretch that pretty good, imagine. If I just had... If I was like at 300,000 a year, I'd be so good. I'd be so set. I wouldn't need any more than that at all.
I actually did a Google search earlier when I was talking to my friend Evan, and apparently the average annual salary for a Fortune 500 CEO, at least as recent as 2023, was $17.7 million.
Mm-hmm.
And it just makes me think like that 300, 500K you're thinking of, that goes into that 17 a few times.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure. Yeah. one of them could give me
like a handful of times. I don't know the exact math.
one of
Maybe
them
I
could
can-
give me $500,000 one time, and it would kind of change my life.
It sure would.
It would verifiably have massive impact on my life in a positive direction. But hey, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Certainly
I guess
nothing
get
right
your
now on this podcast.
yeah. You know what? Maybe all we can hope for is to get this podcast up to a point where people can't live without it, and will pay us on Patreon for it. Wishful thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen like Patreon.
Please.
I've seen like YouTube channels that have like Patreon membership starting at $5, and there's so many fucking people on that $5 tier. I'm just like, man, I'm multiplying all those names by 5 at the very minimum. We're like, damn, these guys make so much money, but they probably have to probably get a lot taken away in taxes, depending on where they are. But anyway, White Lotus.
The number, by the way, because I went through the effort of using my calculator, 500,000 goes into 17.7 million 35 times. 35.4 times.
If they did that
Specific.
10 times, I think I'd be set for my entire life.
Yeah.
Maybe 5
Just let me
times.
get 10 of those.
Give me get 5 of those, and then I'll be okay for the rest of my life. I'll probably,
Because I know damn well they'll be okay.
yeah, they'll
if
be
they have
fine.
to just hold 500,000 for just that one time for that 1 year.
I think that's what I would do.
I think
Is
they'd
that
be okay.
I would just
I
like
think- yeah.
run a Let Me Hold That lottery, where I pick every month. I pick a person out of a hat or something, and give that person like $300,000. If I was making $17.2 million a year. And I would do that
Yeah, that
once a month until everybody has $500,000. And I keep the foundation going
Yeah,
into
it's insane.
perpetuity with my estate.
it's like, yeah, that's bugged out.
Yeah.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go on a rant. So
Yeah, I mean, you could
I
go.
feel like there was something.
You could go on a rant easily these days. It's so crazy out
Oh,
here.
easily.
So crazy
yeah.
out here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know anybody that enjoys being robbed. I've never met anybody, so yeah, that's fair.
I love it personally.
Well, you're the first, Chris.
It's my favorite.
I do it every weekend.
I get robbed every week.
You do.
It's like a fun thing.
Every.
Well,
if
we
you
all
get paid
do.
weekly. You sure do.
Theoretically, yes.
Yeah.
I stand in the most shady area that I could possibly find, and I just count like hundreds of bills out in the open and hope that I get robbed.
I love it, dude.
Is that before or after Valorant?
During sometimes.
I take my Switch out there and I get robbed.
Yeah.
Nobody would
Me and
steal
Brian
Switch.
played some Marvel Rivals
Oh, you guys
the other
played?
day. Yeah, we played random.
Yeah, Josh hard carried.
Oh, really? You're really out? You really like that?
Not at all. But I was doing an okay job with heals. I tried to use Storm one game and got fucking smoked, but Brian got disconnected. So I'm blaming that on him.
Yeah, it's Brian's fault.
I changed my
Spider-Man is a
router.
menace.
So I changed my router.
You have a
My
different router now.
Yeah, my internet hasn't been DCing lately, so that's been pretty nice.
Nice.
Is the router far from your PlayStation?
No, it's like
Oh,
literally
you
right
play
now.
on PC.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a
So
real
how do you have
gamer.
Connection issues. Oh, it was the actual router itself.
Yeah, it was the router itself. We had that router
Oh, okay.
for like over a decade, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it's one of our old routers?
Yeah, we've had it for a
Yikes.
pretty long time.
Remember when we used to have to get that shit separately? Like you had to go buy your router, or they would have different ones you would buy, and now they just come with the fucking
Yeah, with the internet.
with the kit. Yeah, those are some different times, yeah.
You know, technology has evolved so quickly in the past 10 years. Think about it, even 10 years ago. I look back and I'm just like, how did we survive? How did we do anything?
By not being addicted to our phones.
Yeah, true. Now I'm cracked out on my phone. That's how you do it.
Yeah, no shame or nothing, but same.
You know, you remember that Tim Robinson sketch where it's the debate show, but whenever he starts to lose the argument, he just goes on his phone? He said, I got a charger. He got-
In the middle of she made it. The lady made a point, and she was like, hey.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, it's my mom.
Yeah.
He's like, she's
Sorry, I gotta
getting
check
robbed.
this. Dude, it was my favorite part where she made a good point, and he was like, fuck!
Yeah. Yeah, that one was really good. And the people are like some of the people were like, hey, like, you're getting on your phone when I made a point. Like, they're actually telling him.
Yeah. I think he
But
should leave it
he's
so
like-
good.
Yeah, I'm waiting for season 4.
Yeah. He's coming out with a movie called Friendship that looks really good.
Okay. A whole movie of that?
Yeah. But it's like not
Okay.
sketches, it's like one storyline. So we'll see. We'll see if it works
we'll
or a
see.
whole movie. Trying to think. We do have questions if we want to get into those.
Oh, yeah.
Mike has asked us, and he sent us an email. We are caught up on your emails with this one, Mike. So, you know, if you guys want to ask questions on the show, email us at newjumpcitypod@gmail.com, and we'll answer them here on the pre-show chacho. So yeah, let's get into it. Hey boys, hope y'all are good. As always, appreciate you consistently putting out new content. To touch on a topic mentioned in the last pre-show episode, I had my Blue No moment in college playing Marvel vs. Capcom 3 online. I was getting the brakes beat off me with the 63 hit wombo combo, and I couldn't get a single hit in. It hurt to see the perfect game.
People are so mean in this game.
Yeah. It hurt to see the perfect game come on screen. Also in Dubai, I got to try. He said, also,
I feel you, bro.
also in Dubai, I got to try some of their traditional clothing, but it felt like I was just wearing a costume. I couldn't get wearing it more than just trying it. That's interesting. Question time. What songs motivate you and get you into the quote unquote grind set? Disclaimer, I am in no way involved with the Manosphere, Red Pill, Sigma male space. Mike's...
Good, because Brian was going to go in.
Brian was going to go crazy. Brian shuts that shit down. He's not here for these Sigma males.
No. He calls it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not here for Sigma males or beta cucks.
His list of songs goes as follows. Pinging by Central C, Sprinter by Central C and Dave, Band for Band by Central C and Lil Baby. A lot of Central C on this list. Famous by Currency,
Okay.
All With My Hands by Currency, and Car Service by Wiz Khalifa and Currency.
We could go band for band, or we could go M for M.
The only song I know from Central
almost
C is
all of those
Sprinter.
songs.
I know Sprinter, but I haven't listened to the other Central C songs.
There was a Currency song that you said. What was it? Something with hands.
Yeah, All In My Hands.
I gotta listen to that. Maybe I have heard it, but I don't remember it from the title.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look it up for later.
Yeah,
All
but
in my hands.
yeah. But what songs get you jacked up, boys? Get you Get you into the grind set in a healthy way.
Let's see, what have I been listening to lately?
I can start with a couple. this is a newer one that got in my
All with my hands, yeah.
yeah. This is a newer one that got on my playlist. But "Let's Go" by Key Glock. That one got me.
Key Glock. Oh, R.I.P.
Is he dead?
I think he passed away.
Oh no.
I think so.
Yeah,
Wait.
this song came up on my
Let me look
TikTok,
it
and I
up.
was like, "Oh no."
Actually, before I say that.
Yeah. But Key Glock. Um, a couple of Tyler songs off of Chromacopia got me going.
Oh yeah, Chronocopia is so fucking good.
Oh, I'm so sorry. He did not. He's alive and well.
Thank goodness.
It's my bad.
Thank goodness. Well, "Let's Go" by Key Glock is one of them. This is an older song by Kendrick, but "Now or Never" is a really energetic
Oh,
song.
with Mary J. Blige.
Yeah,
Up
yeah,
in a
yeah.
dream,
Yeah.
walking out the bed.
Yeah, I reconnected with that song recently. I was like, "Oh shit, this song rules."
Yeah, that one's good. I have mine listed.
Oh yeah, go for it.
All right, so I Get Up by J. Cole. That was on the warm up album. That was his like second mixtape.
Yeah.
Well, I guess technically his third mixtape. But yeah. So then I got Reincarnation by by like my favorite rap duo, the Underachievers. Upgrade by Logic. That was on the Never Ending Journey album.
Yeah, I
Really
think
good
that's
song.
honestly that's one of my favorite. That's probably my favorite album from him.
Yeah, they had that sample on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, yeah, look it up, guys. So then I got None of Y'all Better by Jadakiss featuring the Locks. That's a real greasy song. Like that's like if I'm like exercising, you know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
like even if I'm playing video games, like it'll put you in a certain mood to like give you an edge. And This Is How We Live by Styles P.
Nice.
Song. And then I have an honorable mention because I'm a big Currency fan, and I know one of my favorite motivational songs from Currency would be BBS. It's not exactly like a grind song per se. A lot of these songs aren't, but it definitely puts me like in a good mood. Like I listen to that before going out or something like that, and I feel like I'm that nigga. Or it'll remind me that I'm that nigga. The same way all of y'all should be reminded,
Yeah.
you know, that you of yourselves, you know, y'all are also that guy.
Yeah.
All right, so those are mine. I gave 6.
That's good. Brian, do you
I
have
got
any?
some.
Go-to songs, Brian?
So my go-to songs are all over the place because I mostly use music to like daydream or like to be a little creative. I like put together like fucking AMVs in my head.
I think we all do.
Yeah,
I think
don't we all?
do that a little bit sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So
Don't we all?
I've been enjoying like a lot of 21 Pilots lately. Like their most recent album is so fucking good. Like Vignette and Next Semester and what's it called? Routines in the Night. And their song on Arcane was so fucking good. The Line,
I don't remember it.
that song.
Which one is that?
It's the one when Victor like gives, I don't know, Victor is like going Super Saiyan. Do you remember?
Victor. That's the
the-
handicapped god.
Yeah, that
right?
becomes
Yeah.
the god.
It's like my body is on the line now. You know that song? I can't fight this time now.
I don't remember.
I don't remember this song, but I don't remember most songs.
But it's already making my hair raise.
I love
already-
that song. I love that song so much.
I'm close. I'm close to being able to run through a wall, bro.
There's "It's On Again" by Alicia Keys and Kendrick. Saint Chroma from Tyler the Creator. Love that song.
Yeah, Saint Chrome is great.
Realize by Lisa. That song gets the blood pumping. And then there's this other song that's by like somebody named Otto, but I don't know the name of the song because it's in Japanese characters. So I can't tell you
That's how it goes.
what the name of it is, but it's on the album called Ready for My Show. Oh, it looks like it's a wait, never mind. So she made a song for One Piece, but
What?
yeah, those are most of the songs that I've been kind of going through lately.
Stars Out by Chance the Rapper.
Yeah, no, that one's so good.
That one gets me going. That one gets me going. Josh, did you hear?
Not the last one.
Yeah, I said Stars Out by Chance the Rapper. I like that one a lot.
Stars Out?
Yeah.
I've never heard that one.
That one's
Dude,
really
you
good.
would love it. It's so
It's
fucking good.
he's been dropping like random new songs
I'm
here
gonna
and
look it
there.
up now.
Yeah, it's really good. That one, the One Piece theme song, All of Us, I think it's called. It was the one right before this new one that just came out for One Piece's return. That shit gets me going. All of us.
Has One Piece always been a super colorful anime, or is that just recently?
Nah, I think it's always been super colorful.
Well, Romance Dawn wasn't super colorful.
I don't know about that. I feel like it's always been like very vibrant and colorful. It's just old. So like those older like anime things just like they don't accentuate the color like they do nowadays. Nowadays like animation has improved so much that people are putting a lot of bells and whistles into anime and accentuating a lot of different things that they didn't used to.
Dude, when I watch like clips of like recent One Piece stuff, it looks so like the colors are just fucking popping everywhere. You know what I mean? And then the effects. I watched something where like I think Luffy kicked Kizaru.
Yeah, that was when he
something like
drop
that.
kicked Kizaru.
And he like when he bursted, it was like a fucking explosion, and he was like, it looked like he was on fire, like going fast. I was like, whoa. This is
Yeah,
a lot.
impact
And it was
impact
just
frames
so
are
much
super
colors
popular.
happening.
Yeah, impact frames are super popular in anime recently, and especially in One Piece. And
That's
if you go,
what that is.
yeah, if you go frame by frame with the impact frames, usually the animators will like sneak some stuff in to like I don't know, like a haha
Yeah,
or
I've
something like
seen.
that. They like put some stuff like that in between the frames.
The
to,
smoking
like-
on that Big Mom pack. That was one.
Yeah, that was so sick.
That's
I
gotta
love
be
it
the
when
most legendary one.
Yeah.
I've never heard of any others, but
Yeah, I remember. I think that there was this 18-year-old kid that was involved in the animation for this newer episode of One Piece. They're getting like young animators from around the world to participate in the show, which is really cool. I feel like the pandemic really changed anime in that way, where like a lot more freelance artists, and I'm sure it was like that the whole time, but I feel like they've been reaching out to more like animators from around the world to help make anime, which is really interesting. I know that was the case for Jujutsu Kaisen and One Piece, at least for sure. But anyway, I guess that answers the first question. Our second question from
yo.
Dreaming. Don't give it up, Luffy.
Dreaming.
I'm surprised you didn't say that. Either of y'all didn't say that one.
It's not on my playlist.
Give it up.
I'm surprised I didn't say that
Give
one.
it up.
Yeah, what
It's
are
because,
we? We're fake fans, is why.
It's because
I'm the biggest Four Kids One Piece fan.
You are.
it's because the GT song is actually the best.
Step into the grand tour.
Dragon Ball, step into the grand tour, Dragon Ball GT. Oh,
It's so funny that they would just like make their own theme songs, even though GT had like. No, they don't do that anymore. They don't make like custom theme songs for anime anymore.
I miss those days.
Yeah, Zatch Bell had its own little thing.
Chris, I think you were the first person to tell me that GT was fake.
Yeah, GT is non-canon. Step into the Grand Tour. GT's I wish we could watch GT legally, like as a watch along, because that would be fun. We could react to it. Because I remember doing that with Brian and my cousin. We would watch GT and just riff along with it. This shit was crazy. Well, anyway, Mike has another question.
You sense the evil in this clock.
Yeah. No, because there's no evil for you to sense.
You know, I try to find a clip of that, and it's so hard to find because people don't rip it like we did.
Yeah. Anyway, Mike asks, we all know that there are some habits that stick with us from childhood. Some habits of mine I feel are specifically tied to my Dominican Hispanic heritage, like always reaching for the groceries in the back of the shelf and cleaning on Saturday mornings. What childhood habits have stuck with you into adulthood, and are any of them distinctly ethnic? I don't know.
I still blast Spanish music when I clean.
Like,
Has to be specifically Spanish music.
no ethnic stuff for me. I think like the only thing I can culturally say like is either black or I don't know. I guess whatever you would count Nana. I mean, she's Jewish religiously, but she's an Eastern European. But Nana didn't bring any fucking traditions from the European country. It's I don't know.
Yeah, I
It's
think
just black and white American culture.
Yeah, I don't know if I carried much over from my own thing because I was never like really super connected with my culture all that much. I'm sure there's little things that I probably don't notice that I do just by being raised by my parents who, you know, because I'm first generation, as is Brian. So, yeah, there's probably stuff that we picked up. Brian mentioned probably like blasting Spanish music while he cleans. That's a very Hispanic thing to do. My mom did that all the time. She would like have the speakers on blast while she mopped and stuff.
Yeah, literally so loud that it would shake the fucking apartment.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but I think they really only the
Yeah,
culture.
my mom would blast music too.
Yeah, I think that's just like a regular person thing. But yeah, I don't know. I think like the most culturally or, you know, ethnic habits I have are my eating habits. Just
Same.
Yeah.
so those are probably the strongest things I have. Maybe if I can distinctly do like kind of New York type habits, I have. I realize that apparently like sucking your teeth is like a specifically city New York thing. Just doing that when you're annoyed.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I do that shit like 50 times a Valorant game.
I do it all the time, dude. I feel like because I learned it. You know, that apparently it's not a big deal other places. We're the only ones who do that kind of.
Yeah, my supervisor got tight when I sucked my teeth because she told me some stupid shit.
Yeah.
We was trying to get the fuck out of there, like because they was letting us leave early because we skipped like lunch, and like she wanted to hold up like my coworker to tell him some bullshit about when we're moving the furniture into the store to like move slowly and to watch for the what do you call it? The splint legs, the spiggle.
No,
the spindle legs.
Yeah.
Spindle? That's what it is. The spindle legs. Yeah, because they're like weak or whatever. And it's like, you know what the fuck we doing? Like, get out of here. Like, we're moving fast because we want to get out of here. Like,
Yeah.
hop off our nuts.
Yeah.
So so I went in there to see that she was like giving Lonnie a fucking lecture. So I just was like, oh wow, and sucked my teeth. And she was like, huh? She got it's so dramatic.
Yeah. Yeah, I do that a lot too.
You sucking your teeth? Why are you throwing a fit? I'm like, Fran, I'm not throwing a fit. Like, I just want to get home, okay? And I'm hungry.
Fran is a very is a quintessential supervisor name.
Man,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
I'm trying to think I guess I don't know. I weave through pedestrian traffic very quickly. Like if I'm walking in a place, I feel like Senna when I'm just like
Senna Kobayashi.
Senna Kobayakawa from Ice
Oh, there you
Shield.
go.
20 Wound. He had a long last name for no reason.
Ooh,
I was so
Kobayashi?
close.
Senna Kobayakawa is his name.
What?
I
Is
said
that
the same
long?
thing.
You said
Brian.
Kobayashi. You didn't say
Is it really
Kobayakawa.
that long?
and
I
Ryan
thought
said
it was
the same thing.
Kobayashi.
No, it's not Kobayashi. It's Kobayakawa, I think. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show you guys. Where's my goddamn mouse? Okay. Senna Kobayakawa. Yeah.
Wow, it is.
Senna Kobayakawa.
Where the fuck did I get Kobayashi?
You guys just don't commit. You guys don't commit to learning names.
Takeru
You have like a
Kobayashi is a
gift or something
retired.
for this shit, bro.
Takeru Kobayashi is a retired Japanese competitive eater.
Yeah, I saw a really funny meme. I don't know if you're familiar with the Oppenheimer meme. There's like a scene where this woman that Oppenheimer was sleeping with died. Like she committed suicide. And like he's when he learns this, he's just like distressed, and he looks like he's the saddest he ever looks. And there's a meme going around. It's like, this is the guy who like created the atomic bombs, but this is the face he made when he lost his best eater. And he was like, he didn't even make this face when like they dropped the bombs. He was just like when Florence Pugh died. Spoiler alerts for
Is
Oppenheimer.
that the same movie? Is that the same movie? When Green Goblin is looking up at the sky, like
No, that's I think that's Lighthouse. That's the Lighthouse you're thinking of. That's Green Goblin is not in Oppenheimer. But that guy's booked and busy. Willem Dafoe is working these days. He's like in everything.
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah. He's like in everything these days. I seen him in Nosferatu.
Great actor.
He is legitimately a great actor. He takes it so seriously too. Like, this is Green Goblin, and this is like one of the best performances in the MCU.
Yeah.
He went crazy.
Put everyone on notice. That's why, like, when everyone had all these criticisms, fair criticisms about like Spider-Man: No Way Home, I was like, man, I enjoyed the shit out of that movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
I've only ever seen it once though, so.
Have you guys seen the Daredevil
I've
stuff?
rewatched. Oh no, I haven't seen it yet. But real quick to stay on a little
Seen
bit.
what?
So I've rewatched all the Tom Holland movies, and the third one is not as good on a rewatch.
That's No Way Home, right?
Yeah, No Way Home is not the best one on a rewatch because I feel like the movie cinematic like experience, like being in the theaters, is heavily what they play towards for that movie. And when you're sitting at home watching it, it doesn't hit the same.
I could see that. I feel like the Marvel movies, a lot of people like to like not really appreciate them, but for the time that they were at their peak, they were very much cultural experiences for everyone.
Dude, nothing. There's no like movie going experience better, in my opinion, for me, than Infinity War and Endgame. There is no movie going experience I'll ever enjoy more than that.
Yeah.
Because everybody went fucking ballistic when Captain America picked up that fucking hammer.
Yeah.
Everybody went fucking sick for that.
Yeah, when people were coming through the portal.
Man, when everybody started to fade.
Yeah, that was a big deal. Yeah, I don't think we'll ever have that again, you know? Like, it took maybe 20 years to build that. 10 years, actually, my bad.
Yeah, and they don't want to build something like that again.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they just went too hard. I don't know. I haven't caught up with the Marvel Universe. I still haven't seen Captain America. I don't know if I ever will. I don't know. I don't feel like crazy about seeing Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts might be fun.
Thunderbolts, I'd watch that, I guess. Yeah, I guess like I was feeling the fatigue more than I thought I was.
Thunderbolts does look fun.
It looks fine.
I was down on Thunderbolts at first, but I don't know. I kind of want to watch it.
I'd watch
I'll
it.
watch it for Ricky.
You know what? We got to watch it. Maybe this time we got to make the actual plan to go see Thunderbolts. Because we missed Captain America.
Yeah, I hate to admit it. Yeah, I was not super motivated to watch that.
Neither was I, really. You know what it is? It's just like Marvel Universe is just like, here's a cameo for characters. It's like when cameos used to be a thing in the Marvel Universe, they were like, it was with the intention that something would be done with that cameo. They're not going back to Thanos' son and Scar or whatever, and they're not going to do. They don't care about Black Knight. He's not coming in for real in any real way.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to see that.
Yeah, I was not stoked to see.
Nobody, not even the person that created Black Knight.
He's like,
I never
really,
want to
guys?
see. Yo, let me explain something to you. I got enough of that shit in X, Powers of X, and all of that other shit. What was that? X Swords?
X of Swords?
No more. And the other in the series before that, before the sword event, 10 of Swords, whatever.
Yeah, it was 10 of Swords.
The one with Apocalypse.
Yeah, it was 10 of
That
Swords.
was the weirdest fucking series.
Yeah. I'm so behind.
Which series was that?
It was 10 of Swords, right? Is that what we're talking
Not
about?
10 of Swords, the one with Apocalypse in it.
That was 10 of Swords, wasn't it?
Nah, the one, they had a series, like a magic, remember they was like,
Oh.
no,
Yeah.
not the event. It was
I'm thinking, I know what you're talking about.
and it was all about fucking Camelot.
Yeah.
And the
I'm trying to
girl
remember
with
what
the
it
fucking-
was.
She had a baby and it was a dragon.
Yeah, but like that
Captain
was
Britain and all
Excalibur
that.
centered.
Boo.
The 10 of Swords, that was like Excalibur centered. Where it was like mostly the magical realm.
And that was, who was that, Psylocke?
No, that was Captain Britain. But yeah, it wasn't Psylocke.
She
Psylocke's
turned into Captain Britain, but
Psylocke's a different person.
she shared the body with Psylocke or
Yes,
something.
yeah.
They shared like a body of some weird shit.
Some weird shit. Man, we are so far removed. I remember that was like a big part of their show. Where we would talk about every single X-Men.
Yeah.
We did our best.
We did. It was fun too.
It
fun
was. There
while
was
it
a lot of good shit in that
quality.
era.
Oh my God. All right. Two biggest disappointments. Just all right, this is the last thing I want to say. Something of Children of the Atom and
Right.
Children of the Atom and X Corp or something like that.
X-Corp? Yeah, with the pharmaceutical
X-Corp.
thing.
Yeah. We thought it was gonna be like
X-Corp.
yo, they was bigging that shit up and it was trash.
Yeah, it was okay. I don't know if it was trash. I remember it being all right. But it was not great. After
I
a
only
certain
remember
point,
two characters from that.
I don't remember who was even involved. It's been
Angel.
It had to have been like
It
2
was
years.
Angel and Fury, I think her name is.
Yeah. Yeah, Angel was definitely part of that, and that pissed you off greatly. Yeah, you hate Angel. I don't know why. Anyway.
You can't be an X-Men just because you fly. You can't be an Avenger just because you shoot a gun or shoot a bow and arrow. Oh, but you can.
Actually, Josh, there are people who have literally done that.
Well, this has been a fun show.
It has been a fun show. We should do the real show now. We'll see you guys in New Jump City.
Deuces. Go Knicks.
Go Knicks.
Pseudo Wudo.
Pseudo Wudo Knicks.
Pseudo.